Too excited.
Anne didn't, but I think she was really enthusiastic about it. I really think she was. Well, we'll kick this thing off. Good evening. Happy Sunday. Big waves out there. Great to see everybody. I love the Palmer wave, makes everybody smile, makes it a lot more fun. And I am excited for tonight because I have some very special guests joining me that are doing some big things. But before I bring them on, I just wanted to talk really briefly about some of the promotions that we have going on within our company. So first of all, I wanted to share this. Oh, well, I shared it and I can't see it. So bear with me here for a second. That's fancy. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Melinda's
Yes.
telling me yes. Okay, thank you. All right, here we go. So if you guys have not seen this yet, we have a phenomenal promotion going on right now that allows us to get a little bit of a pay raise. So we have about 1 week left, about 5 days left of this for our income bonus. So so if you were already ultimate, you were receiving 30%. Now we can earn up to 35. And if you weren't ultimate, maybe you were activate or business level or whatever it may be, and you were earning 15 or 20 or even 25%. Now for this time, you will absolutely earn up to 30% in those levels. So love that we can all earn a little bit of extra money right now through everything that is going on with our new company, our new name. We're all talking about it, and now we can be rewarded for it even more than before. So I wanted to share that. And then I also wanted to show you guys some of the packs that they've got for us right now that are allowing that we can share with people that are a huge, huge value. Is that teeny tiny? My computer is being very fancy right now.
I think it looks
Well,
all right, Andrea.
Does it look okay? All right. So on mine,
Yeah.
it's like an inch, like literally it's this. Anyway, well, perfect. So if you guys can see it, that's fantastic. But this is actually what I'm super excited about, because right now we have the ability to share some of our favorite products, Skinny Drops, Vanali, and then get some of our favorite products for free. So free Giving Greens, or people can get a free Purity bottle with the filter, or they can get Beauty Boost. So all for free, included in the cost. And I don't know anybody that has tried the drops and didn't love them. Vanali, I want everyone taking because it's a really, really powerful product. So there's two things that everybody could benefit from, and then they can pick their freebie. So go ahead and share that with people, and that can allow you to get that 35% or 30% depending on your business level. So that is really exciting. And then with that, now I'm going to move on to our actual call. So I'm going to kick this off with the First Lady. And well, Valerie, I'm going to kick it off. Oh, well, I was going to kick it off with Valerie, but I lost her. There she is. Okay. So I'm going to kick it off with Valerie Hines. So I love Valerie. She is a sweetheart, and she has shared this business with one of her friends. And so Valerie, I invited her on here to introduce the young lady that is going to be speaking with us tonight. So Valerie, if you wouldn't mind giving her intro, if you can. There you are.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good, good, good.
Awesome. Okay, you can hear me okay? Okay. Thank you. So, yeah, Adrienne is actually my cousin, and I approached her about this a year before she was interested. She had some other things going on, and so she said, check back with me later. So I did, and she was finally ready. So she's an amazing person. Hold on a second. She's very kind. She loves people, and she will talk to anybody about this business. So, and that's great. Everybody needs to find an Adrienne for their business. Just saying.
Aw,
Well,
She's my little rock star.
I
thanks.
love it. And thank you so much for that, Valerie. Did you have something else that you wanted to add there?
No, she's going with me to Destin. She's got her tickets already. So, I mean, just keep plugging everybody and get your people to Destin and get them excited.
Well, I love that. Thank you so much, Valerie. So Adrienne, thank you so much for jumping on here with us tonight. I appreciate you and congratulations. So I was hoping you could kick us off and just share a little bit about your story about how you got started with Partner Co.
Okay, so I got started way back, like she was saying, that I had some other stuff to take care of. I had to pass my national test for massage therapy for the state of South Dakota. And so that I could work and have a career here, because that's what I went to school for. And so I finally passed the test. It took me 3 times, but I finally did it. And I have a shop. I own my own business in Mobridge. And so I was able to keep that. And after I got that, I talked with Valerie and she got me on a Zoom call with Dr. Crystal Vance. And we had an amazing conversation. And I joined the beginning of December. And I just can't believe how fast it's been taking me to move up the ranks here with this awesome company.
Well, we all got some clues. Like anybody else have a pen in our hand, because between you and Valerie, we got some clues. So Valerie talked about how she talked to you and she talked to you and she talked to you and you're like, no, not right now. Like, let me get through some stuff, but she continued to follow up. So that was the first thing. And then the second thing is that you absolutely, when you were ready, you jumped on it. So you were able to capitalize and speak to people and create something pretty amazing. So congratulations. You just are flying through the ranks. So you want to tell us a little bit about what you're doing? I bet you do.
So like I said, I have some clientele and it's just been getting busier and busier. And my clients, they tell me that they're sore, that they have inflammation, that they can't sleep at night. And so I have been able to sell a lot of the Renew trial packs to my clients and to friends and family, and they believe in it. My clients believe in it and they're loving how they feel and all the sleep that they're getting.
Well, that's fantastic to be able to offer. I love the trial packs because people can benefit so quickly and then they get excited to buy the box. So we're not chasing people and saying, hey, you really need to try this. Like, they try it and they fall in love and then they're coming back to say, help me because I felt great on it and now I need some more. So congratulations with that. That's really exciting. And what are you hearing from people? Like, they're sleeping better, helps with their aches and pains? Like, what are you hearing from your clients?
Oh yeah, all of that. They, like I said, the sleep is the first thing that they talk about. And I have a UPS truck driver. He has sciatic pains shooting down his leg all the time, and it just aches. And he is feeling much better and able to have a better day at work driving in the big old truck.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. I love that we absolutely have something tangible that we can offer people, that we can say, I can help, I can help, I can help. So with that, you're brand new. Like, you just got started in December. You've never been to one of our big events before because we haven't had any since then. So what made you decide and get excited about coming and meeting us all in Destin, Florida?
Well, I want to experience the best of what life has to offer. And I think right now, with joining this new company and being an entrepreneur, that this is the next step that I have to make my dreams come true. And besides the fact that Joe and Valerie told me it's going to be a lot of fun, I'm going to learn so much, and I'm in that mode right now to learn as much as I can to grow my businesses, to push forward through life and help people out.
Well, beautiful. Well, Adrienne, congratulations. Congratulations on all of your success. Congratulations on helping so many people and blessing their lives. And congratulations on making the decision to join us in Destin. So cannot wait to meet you in person there. And thank you for being on with us tonight.
Thank you so much, Andrea.
Thank you. You have a
you.
Yay, can't wait. Congratulations. Thank you again. And so with that, we are going to bring on our next guest that has been doing the same thing in that she is rocking her way through the ranks. So Ileana Arnold is my gorgeous friend from Colorado. And Ileana, thank you so much for being on here with us tonight. How are you doing?
I am doing great.
Good, good. Well, you look great. Look great. And I'm so grateful that you're able to jump on here with us tonight. So I was hoping you could kick us off by sharing your story with us.
Oh, well, it's Sunday, so I am doing all the things today. But so about a year ago, I found this company through two of my very good friends who are my upline. Anyway, so I have just taken care of my mom who had pancreatic cancer, stage 4. She passed away in November of 2021. And I started with this business, with the products in 2022. I knew that my mom's problems were not genetic. So I knew it had to do with lifestyle choices. So I was looking for something. I already knew I love exercise and all that, but I was not good at nutrition. I was really bad at that. If anybody told me eat well, I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna do my own thing. Don't tell me what to do.
Right. Relatable.
Yeah, you know. But I knew that I needed to do something different because I wanted to be around for my children and for my grandchildren. I have 5 children and 5 grandchildren, so that was very important to me. At that time, I was in a period of time where I was doing a lot of healing and self-reflection. So that's how this company came to me. So I started right at the beginning with the Slenderist Challenge. And that's kind of how I went into the company. And, you know, when you start, I had no idea what I was doing. So I feel so bad for my first brand partners. Sorry, guys. Like, there's so many things, right? So I'm like, okay. At first, I'm like, I don't know how to work the business. So that's kind of how I started. But then Destin came right in February really fast. And they're like, oh, you have to go. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know anything. But I went last year. And when I went last year, it kind of gave me a picture of the business. So that's kind of how I came in to the business side and how I was like, oh, I'm you know, this is something I want to do based on what I experienced there.
Well, I love that. And what I love the most is that you had a need for your health. You had a want for your health. So you joined us to solve that, I don't want to say problem, but that issue that you wanted to work on, right? The Slenderized Challenge. I know you've had a fantastic transformation. You look fantastic. You have to feel fantastic. So I love that. You came in that way, but then you had your eyes opened to the business side. So I
Yes.
love that we're able to marry both and meet people wherever they are. Because I know for me, I can be kind of tunnel vision and I focus business, business, business. But if somebody's coming at me saying that's not what I'm looking for, goodness gracious, shouldn't I open my mouth about the product? So I love that you came in and then you saw the other side as well. So with that, you've seen a lot with the other side. You've had a lot of success with the business. You recently just reached manager, is my understanding. So congratulations with that. And if you would tell us, if we want to walk in your footsteps, what would you recommend that we do to create what you've created?
All right. Well, first of all, when I started, I kind of really went in the mindset of a transformation. And in this business, you can have a transformation in your health, you can have a transformation in your mental health, you can have a transformation in your finances, or you can have them all. So I am the kind of person that if there's more, I want to know what it is, and then I can make a decision. So when I entered this, I experienced my transformation in my health, which I didn't say that earlier, but I lost at that time 35 pounds. I released them, never to come back. And then over 55 inches. So
Wow.
yeah. And not only that, but then I follow it up with my doctors, and my doctor is like, what you're doing, keep on doing it. You need keep on doing what you're doing. You're good. I'm off any medications. I only take allergy medications just because I'm very allergic to Colorado. But anyways, but other than that, I have a really clean bill of health. Because of that, I am able to connect with people. So when I'm talking to people, sometimes I have people that know me reach back to me and say, hey, what are you doing? Sometimes they're asking me, and I'm like, oh, let me share with you. And so I have done part of my business that way. I also made up my mind. And this is interesting because I have been in business for a long, long time before here. And I knew about business and I wanted to do the business, but I have some limiting beliefs that even though I wanted to do it, there was some certain things that were hard for me to fully enter in. And I had to do a lot of clarification with myself. What do I really want? So I recommend people, when I'm talking to people and I'm offering the products, the business, I say, what do you need? And then this is what I have. You can do it these two ways, or you can just do this. Which one do you want to do? Because if I don't tell them that there's a business, they don't know. So
Right.
I kind of give them the big picture, and then I allow for them to decide where they want to be right then. That doesn't mean that they have to stay there forever, but they always know that there's more. So I like to I'm a big picture person. So I like to give people that vision, and then they can take that and make it their own. What is it they're looking for, right? But in order for me to be able to do that, I have to be clear. So I have to get myself clear what I wanted to do. And then now I am able to talk to people. I learn about the business. And now I can actually train my team and give them the right tools and make sure that they're set up for success, right? Another thing that I did that allowed me to rank up was I took advantage of Catalyst Club.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I started a little late on that too. I waited to almost December, but I took advantage. So take advantage, if you're out there, take advantage of the company's promotions, take advantage of the tools the company's given us, because those things help us move faster. And they give us roadmaps. So it's like we're not out there doing crazy things. So I took advantage of that. I followed the plan. I connected with people, and I connected with my chicken list. I connected with people that I was afraid to talk to. I went through my pipeline, and everybody that I had talked to at one point, I went back. And then I help people even with the orders. Like Okay, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm at work. Like, I don't know what. I'm like, okay, I'm sending you a link right now. Fill it out. And then we'll talk about what pack we're going to order, right? But that way they were able to kind of get in, put the 29.90 whatever, 99. and at least get in as a brand partner. And then we will kind of talk and see what do you need, and then talk from that point. For other people, if it was customers, I have talked to them and say, okay, what they're like, okay, can you order this for me? And and then I'll send you the money here. And I'm like, okay, great, we're gonna get it done. so just being able to communicate with people, see what they need, and how I can be of help to them, and how I can explain. I always send people information about our products when they're leaning to certain product. There are two main products that I work with, and that is the Renew growth and the Slenderize, just because is where my transformation was. So it's easy for me to work that way. And then I took advantage of the transformation challenge that started in January. So all of those things, first catalyst, then transformation, and that's kind of where I am right now.
Well, I love that. And I love that you started by being a product of the product. Sometimes we can, especially if we came here for a paycheck, we can kind of give the product the lip service, and maybe we're not as consistent as we need to be, or maybe we're taking our Slenderize with our Twinkies, and that's probably not going to create the transformation that we're looking for. So I love that you jumped in, and you are absolutely a product of your product. If somebody had asked me, like, I would have, if somebody gave me a bet, like, do you think Ileana is a grandmother? I would have been like, oh, I'll take that bet. I will bet against us all. There's just no way. So when you say you're a grandmother of 5, that's shocking, like shocking. So young grandma. So congratulations on that. But I love next that you made a decision that, when you decided to do this, you made that decision and you moved forward, you committed to it. And it does take that mindset shift. Now, there's so many times in our life that we can want something, but we don't truly decide to go get it. And when we make that decision, it changes everything. And then that you are following up, that is key for all of us. So thank you so much for that. And you mentioned one other thing. So I've got one last question for you. And you talked a little bit about, you were in Destin last year, you kind of threw some hints out, but with that, talk to us about Destin. Like, what made you decide? And you literally were the first batch of tickets that were ordered. Like, when I look at the order and there's a million, because I don't know, like you, maybe your spouse, I don't know who else, but you got a group of them and you were the first one. So what made you jump on it so quickly?
Oh, that's very easy. Part of making a decision is to set the example, right? So if I'm building a team, like for example, we're doing the Throwdown Challenge, Slenderize, I'm in the challenge again this year with my team. So I'm encouraging my team. We have a team of like 6 people going through it together. And we're doing that together, right? So then Destin comes and I hear, hey, I was waiting because I'm like, oh, we're already like in February. What is happening? But as soon as I got the news that this thing was happening, I said, well, number one, we need to go. It's just it's a no-brainer, right? It's a non-negotiable. As leaders, if we're wanting to lead team, we have to set an example there. So the example is that I also need to keep growing, because I can't take my team where I am not at. So I have to grow so I can help my team grow, so they can grow, surpass me, all of the things. That's what leaders do. So I am looking forward to spending time with our leaders down there, with my friends last year I made friends from all over the US when I went. It was my first time and I left there knowing so many people. We had so much fun. I learned about all the products when I was there. So that actually got me into loving. I fell in love with the company because I'm like, oh, this stuff is actually so good for you. I had never heard about any of this. So that was exciting for me. Then the community that we have, just the way that we're going to work really hard, but we're also going to have a lot of fun. We're going to also party hard, right? You have to kind of, I'm kind of a work hard, play hard person, right? That's like my motive. I'm going to work really hard, and I do. I also have a full-time job. So I'm doing all of this at the same time. So I said, no, I need time there and Destin. I am going to do it for myself. My husband is actually going to come with me this time.
Nice.
I am going to do it for my team. And I am also invited my team to come to Destin. So when I sign up, I said, sign me up. I got the tickets. I got the boat, the dolphins. I got the mastermind. I'm set. Everything ahead of time. I'm like, I'm getting there a day ahead because I want to be ready. And so we're ready. The mindset is set. We are ready to learn and just come revitalized, going like we said on the Monday night call. I'm ready to do that and then work with my team 6 more months and then go to Las Vegas very strong.
Yes. Well, beautiful. Thank you so much, Ileana. I so appreciate you, and congratulations on all of your success. And thank you for your wisdom tonight. And with that, guys, I'm just going to share. I'm going to try. I'm going to share my screen one more time. And I'm just going to run through really briefly about Destin. So hopefully you guys have heard about it, but this is going to be our next field-led event. We've had a few calls on it now. It is selling like crazy. So if you are looking to go to this, I would highly recommend that you book your tickets. We've got so it starts on April 13th. That's a Thursday. That is an add-on portion. That's an extra. So if you can't get that much time off work, you want to just come in up for Friday and Saturday, that's perfectly fine. But Thursday is going to be our $1 million roadmap. This is going to be high-level training from 6-figure, 7-figure earners, full-time brand partners that have created the success that all of us are looking for. That will be from 8:30 in the morning until about noon, maybe 12:30. Then we'll break. And then at 2, for everybody can join us at 2 p.m., some time on the sand. So we're going to, play some volleyball. We're going to, soak up some sun, but the leaders will still be there. So you'll be able to ask additional questions, have that one-on-one fellowship time. And that is Thursday. Then we come back Friday, 7 a.m. fun run. So for those of you that have not been to a Destin event or, a Palmer event before, we always do something. So it might be a 5K, but it's harder on the sand. So this is going to be 1 mile, and we can walk, we can run, we'll take pictures, but it's always just a really, really great time. That'll be early on Friday, 7 a.m. And then our actual conference is going to go all day from 10 till 3, no break. So bring a snack. We want to give you guys as much time in front of these incredible speakers as possible. Then we'll have another break, and there'll be an optional excursion on Friday night. It's going to start around 6. We're going to go on a dolphin cruise, sunset cruise. We did this last year. It was really, really beautiful. That's an add-on. That's $39. And then Saturday we'll go from 9 till noon, and then noon to 5, and then we break and we have that night, our spring fling. So that will be a fun party, dinner, just a great, great time, music, DJ, dancing, all the good stuff. So that'll be really great. And then Sunday we'll close it out with a quick service Sunday morning. So it's going to be a phenomenal event. The main portion is $99. And then the $1 million roadmap is just $15, trying to cover the cost of that room. And then the Dolphin Cruise is $39 to cover the cost of that event. So just know that the Dolphin Cruise is close to being booked already. Size of the boat, we can only get so many people on there. And then the $1 million roadmap is limited as well. So grab your tickets, join us. We would love to see you. We truly, put a lot of heart into these events. They really are, powerful for all of us. And it's a great way to connect with each other, learn the additional information, and have a great time. So that is our call. Thank you so much, ladies. Adrienne, congratulations. Ileana, congratulations. Valerie, thank you for your help. I love each and every one of you. Can't wait to see you all week on the Coach's Corner. And I hope you guys have a great, great night.